Hey, another thing, Howard. Did you, I mean, I hate to be a rat, but did you see what Stuttering John wrote on his Facebook page about, you know, the rip-off stuff that's going on?
Oh, really? John responded?
Yeah, somebody sent me that, but you know what? I don't even know that it really is John, and if it is, he can go fuck himself.
What did he write?
Just, you know, there's a bunch of... I've complained about Jay Leno taking a bunch of bits from this show.
I can read it to you. I got it right in front of me.
Yeah, I have it. You don't have to read it. I can read it.
Just so you know, some of the guys who are on a page with him just looked at it. It's his stuff.
Oh, it is his stuff. Okay. So, like, I'm done with John now. Like, I've made some overtures to be friendly and stuff, but he can go fuck himself. He's become this... it's not even his argument to have. He's telling people, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Howard, you know, says Jay ripped him off. Jay's never ripped Howard off. Like, suddenly John's an expert on me because he worked here as an intern. You know, he was Stuttering John. And now he's obviously insecure. They took away the announcer's job from him, but he's still sucking Jay's balls because Jay's paying his salary for a writer's salary. And I think this is his way of sucking on to... Like, dude, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be on the Jay Leno show. You never would have been introduced to show business. So, you know, mind your own business and shut the fuck up. I was good for you. Jay is good for you. Just shut the fuck up and stay out of it. But he's kind of defending Jay never stole anything. And, you know, that's just not true. He says they started jaywalking on the Tonight Show before... we did the homeless game.
Get out of here. They weren't even on.
Please. And then he starts in with I don't remember Howard ever doing the chicken bit where the chicken picked picked football teams to win.
Oh, he's got a spotty memory.
And but you know what? He just shouldn't be involved in it. And I was kind of nice to him recently. I had him over to my home for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Because Beth's friends with his wife. But John's dead to me now. I don't want anything to do with John. John can just drop fucking dead. And after Jay fires him, which he will, because Jay wants to fire him already. Let's be honest. You think Jay really wants you as a writer, John? There's about 1 million fucking comics out there that blow you out the door. He's doing it because he took you off this show, you dumb fuck. And stop sticking up for Jay every minute. Just shut up. Stay out of it. It's none of your business. And you know what it is? John's probably nervous as shit, so he's inserting himself into this argument. From now on, I will not talk about John. And he can drop dead.
Let's talk about something else.
Go ahead.
Hey, so what if Artie does one of these gigs coming up? I mean,
the fact of the matter is, don't paint me, a guy who gave you a break in life, to be some little boy who cried wolf. I've got a pretty major fucking career going, John. When you have my kind of career, you fucking have a right to chime in. And despite your writer status now he's a writer. I've seen the shit you've written. I saw your movie, and I was nice enough not to comment on it, but it was a piece of shit. And just shut the fuck up. You don't really have any business talking. And out of respect for your wife, I'll fucking leave it at that, because I could bury your fucking ass and talk about what's really going on. So just calm the fuck down. Don't write about me. Be happy you met me. Be happy you got a break in life. And just shut the fuck up. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Asshole. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
He managed not to drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. He's so smart that he managed not to drink the Kool-Aid. Like, just shut up. You had a lot of good years on this show, and a lot of good things happened to you as a result of it. And now be quiet.
And nobody's asking you.
Yeah. Nobody asked you who ripped off anything. I know what I created. I know what I did on the show. And even though you're an expert on me and Jay, guess what? I'm a bigger expert on me than you are. So shut the fuck up. Because you really don't want to stir up a hornet's nest with me. Because I will go berserk, and you know it. Shut the fuck up. Use your head. Sorry. They took away the announcer job. Now he's holding on for dear life, but now he's Jay's big defender. Maybe more sucking up will get you to hold on to your new job. Calm down. If that's how you're going to hold on to your job by bad-mouthing me, you got another fucking thing coming to you. And and just leave me the fuck alone. You're out. You're out of my life. You're Jay's problem now, not mine. Let him handle it. All right, thank you, chump.
And also, too, fuck Eric the Midget and fuck Stuttering John. You know, hey, Howard, I predicted a few years ago that Stuttering John was going to backstab you. but I thought...
Well, you're right. Stuttering John is a backstabbing cunt.
I don't know if Artie's aware of
I don't know what Artie's aware of. I don't want to upset Artie at this point.
I'll
very
tell you
delicate.
What, I heard a little bit of this. You don't want to go into it at all?
No, here's the thing. John's a prick who puts his fucking foot into areas where he should stay out of the hot water.
See, now the last time
I have a problem with Jay Leno. It has nothing to do with John.
Yeah.
I believe material of mine is being used on that show.
Right.
Bits that I've done.
It's kind of obvious.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone listens to this show, they know that our homeless game preceded Jay's jaywalking, the whole concept of us going out and asking idiotic questions to everyday people. The whole concept of us, for example, making people work for their plugs, although we don't do it as lamely as Jay. It's just there are certain concepts that are being lifted. We used to do a thing where a chicken for a whole season picked the picks for the NFL.
And easily beat me.
Yeah, and easily beat Artie, and it was a very funny bit. And, in fact, Jason and Will, John's two good buddies, lived with a chicken.
With the chicken, yeah.
And John knows all this, and it's really none of John's business. I mean, I've always been nice and kind to John and gave him his first job, and if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be anywhere. The fact of the matter is, the guy should shut his fucking mouth. I think he's such a fucking loser. He lost the fucking announcer's job. Now they gave him a mercy fucking booking as a writer. He should shut up and count his fucking lucky stars that he's got that job. But instead, he's sitting there in obscurity, commenting on me on his stupid Facebook for 12 people. And making comments about me.
That's the problem. Why bother on Facebook?
Because he's dumb. He's stupid, and he's never going to amount to shit.
Nobody even asked you anything.
And no offense to John, but he's got no fucking business in show business. It's not going to fucking happen. That movie was a piece of shit, and I was kind enough to keep my mouth shut about it. But don't fucking fuck with me, asshole, and shut your mouth. And if I have something to say about Jay, it's not... He suddenly thinks he's, now he's on Jay's team.
He's got to answer for Jay.
Just shut the fuck up, bitch.
So
shut up, John.
So, okay.
Yeah.
John...
And don't fucking... And do me a favor. Tell your fucking wife to stay away from my wife, and that fucking bullshit friendship. Because Beth buys into it. She goes, oh, Susanna's such a good friend of mine. She's not a good friend. Shut your fucking husband up. I don't want to hear about the wife. I don't want to hear about fucking John. I don't want to hear about his fucking life. I don't care anymore. I made an attempt this summer to be gracious to him, have him over to the house to show him, John, I have no problem with you. You're a nice guy. I've always been friendly with you. Now he's got to open his fucking mouth on Facebook. Do it somewhere where someone can fucking hear you, you stupid dick.
Or if you're asked a question. You're weighing in. Nobody asked you anything.
If John had a half a brain in his head, he'd say, you know what? We don't know how long Jay Leno's going to keep me employed. He fired me off the fucking announcer's job. I'm probably going to get fired from the fucking writer's job. Or the whole fucking show's going to be off soon. Maybe I should make friends with everyone and just be on everyone's good side. Like Jackie. Jackie hasn't done anything to offend me. Jackie now works here. You use your brains in life. He's got nothing to do with my beef with Jay Leno, but he wants to be a player. He wants to be involved. He's going to suck Jay's dick and show him, look what I did for you, Jay. And Jay doesn't care, asshole. Wise up. If Jay cared, he wouldn't take the announcer's job from you.
In fact, you went out of your way to put him in your movie at the end, and you were so great for him, and he should be kissing your ass for the career.
No, he doesn't. I don't want my ass kissed. Just stay out. Just don't fucking badmouth me. Don't drink the Kool-Aid and believe everything Howard says. Shut up. So you're calling me a liar, you fuck?
So John on his Facebook said...
He made comments, and people mailed them to me.
Right.
And that's it. He's fucking dead to me. He can go fucking drop dead. Him and the wife, I don't want them in my house. I told Beth this last night. I don't want to see them. I'm done with him. He's a user, and he's stupid. Bottom line, the guy's dumb. And what's so stupid about him is, this is something he did. Why would you aggravate me? Why would you get involved in this?
It's not a good fight to pick.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
What is he talking about there? That you're
all the
wrong?
fans, that I'm lying, that all this stuff that I say I ripped off, don't believe it. Howard's just bullshitting everyone in his typical way.
If you don't mind, his exact quote was, when I worked there, I drank the Kool-Aid, but now I know the truth, so don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. So he knows the truth. So here's the truth.
First of all,
we got out of the cult.
Well, here's my truth.
We have Kool-Aid here?
Yeah.
He got out of the cult.
Here's my truth. My truth is, dude, leave me alone. Stay out of my life. And God bless you. With all your talent, you're going to do fine in life. You certainly don't need me. And don't come to my fucking house and tell me we're friends. You dickwad. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. I'm not asking anybody to drink any Kool-Aid. I'm on the radio saying how I feel. And it has nothing to do with John. I didn't accuse John of stealing anything. I accused Jay Leno. I don't know when John became Jay Leno's spokesman. But I hope that whole fucking show goes away. And judging from what they're doing to the entire NBC lineup, as soon as Comcast buys that fucking thing, they're going to get rid of the whole bunch of them.
I saw a headline recently. The best spin they could put on it was Jay Leno show, not a disaster.
Oh, what a headline.
It was in, like, the Post or something.
Jay deserves it. And I think, John, you know, if I was to play psychologist here, I would have to say that John's feeling awfully insecure about his job and somehow looking to suck up to Jay in new ways. That would be my guess.
You think his writing gig is...
I don't know.
Writing on Facebook?
I think the writing gig is primarily writing how great Jay is on Facebook and how you don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Right.
Sorry, I'm not force-feeding anybody to believe me. It's pretty simple. Have Howard TV or have my archives of my radio shows, and you tell Jay to sit down with the following bits that I mentioned and prove to me that he did them before me. Show me. Show me the tape and the dated tape. Simple. I'm saying to you that in every instance that I mentioned these bits, the jaywalking, his signature bit and all this, he lifted from the show, and I don't even know that Jay did it directly. He's probably his head writer, who's a big fan of the show. I happen to know that. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's not his head writer. Maybe it's some other fucking writer. But one of these writers, or Jay himself, admires what I do.
And incorporates it.
And incorporates the stuff they like into the show. And it wouldn't be the first time it happened.
Oh,
David Letterman has done it. David Letterman's done it, but then I called him on it, and he said, you know what? I have to be honest. I heard Howard's mother on the air. He'd incorporated his mother, and I decided to put my mother on the show. That's a man. He stood up, and he fucking said, yeah, I admire. I don't care if somebody takes something from my show. Just be honest about it. That's all. Don't fucking call me on the phone and go, you're just saying everybody steals from you. No, I don't. Jerry Seinfeld never stole from me. I don't say everyone. I said, you did, Jay. You creep. And I don't ask my staff to drink any fucking Kool-Aid. The fact of the matter is, go to the tape. I sent my tapes off to Jay Leno.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh. I said, you're calling me a liar. Here's tapes of me doing this shit way before you've done it, asshole. But where John comes off fucking saying shit about me, he's a dickwad, as Fred has always said. And Ralph called me yesterday and said, you know what? I'm glad you finally woke up about John.
Yeah. See, unlike most people on this show, I don't drink the John Kool-Aid.
Yeah. The John cocktail.
And I love one of the comments on Facebook, not to, you know...
Pour salt.
Pour salt on the wounds. Where he was there. Well, John, I was here, too. And I remember, along with Howard and Jackie, writing the stuff that predated anything that Jay Leno did.
And no offense to John. John didn't write jack shit on this show ever. He was never
John
a writer.
Wasn't you didn't see John in those meetings.
The cat who wrote this stuff is sitting right here, Fred. And Jackie.
And Howard.
And me. That's it. The three of us. There wasn't some fucking... I don't have 20 writers.
And we didn't take it from anybody else. Unless someone can produce tape that we did.
Yeah.
And I'll admit it.
I only wish there was somebody to steal from.
The problem with
I wish Jay Leno would do something I could steal.
Yeah, that you could take.
But there isn't.
Yeah.
The problem with drinking John's Kool-Aid is you have to buy it.
Yeah.
No, you have to have somebody else buy it, and then you drink it.
But I'm just done with him, you know. It's like,
I hear
invited him and his wife to my wedding, you know.
Yeah.
And out of respect to Beth, because she likes his wife. But you know what? I don't
like his wife, too. I think maybe she's getting hit with some shrapnel.
You want to know something? I don't want to know her. I don't want to know him. Yeah. I'm done with the whole family.
I mean, you know, you can't get her without him.
I'm not interested in either one of them at this point, quite frankly. And really, I mean, I can't tell Beth who to be friends with. That's for sure. But gee whiz, I've asked her, please don't comment about her and don't invite her to anything that I'm at. You want to have her to something, fucking make sure I'm not there. Mm. I don't want John involved. I just want to be done with him because I'm so insulted by what he wrote. And so aggravated by his idiocy. Like, there's no need to get involved. I mean, He's friends with both guys. Good for him. 2 influential guys in the business.
You know, there have been people who have had friendships with 2 people who are enemies of each other, and they haven't managed to piss off either one.
Yeah, I mean, just use your head, man. You're in business. Might come a day where Jay gets rid of you entirely. You might need to come to me and say, hey, Howard, do you know of anybody who can use me? Or can you use me on your channels? Or is there some way I can be involved? You might need that. Don't be arrogant. Don't be a fucking asshole. You play your cards right, and you're friends with everyone. But I know what happened. I'm at my house, freaked him out. He's jealous of me. He's jealous of my life. He's he's a jealous guy. And it freaked him. So they had to give the attack. He's a small timer. Small potatoes. And quite frankly, I don't even know why I'm giving him so much fucking time, but you know what? It's good radio, so
it was a big part of the show a lot of years ago.
Well, I'm giving him way too much credit here. I mean, listen. I mean, for me to carry on means it matters to me.
Now, I didn't read this Facebook page, but he's claiming that bits like jaywalking, he did first. Leno did first.
Leno did first. Wow. John has proof. Well, he probably has a lot of time. That's probably what they have him doing, archiving.
Investigating.
Yeah.
What John doesn't understand about how those TV shows work, it doesn't even have to be the head writer. It could be a writer's assistant commuting to the work one day. He hears that bit on this show. He goes in, he suggests it because he wants to seem like a big guy. Then it goes up the ladder. A head writer takes credit for it, and it gets stolen. It may not, and that happens all the time.
The chicken bit and the plugs, I wouldn't be surprised if John's sitting feeling a lot of pressure on his writing gig, and he's got to start saying, uh-oh, I got to come up with something. I'll do what Howard did. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's coming directly from him. I mean, let's face it.
The what bit he's doing?
The chicken.
The chicken or anything. Like he's sitting in a writing meeting. He's got to sit in a writing meeting with guys who are top writers.
Or even earn your plug.
Right, earn your plug, and he's got to come up with bits. And I bet you...
Wait a minute, there's a chicken bit they're doing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the show.
That's what I'm telling you. What it is.
Oh, that's the... is a chicken.
Having a chicken pick the NFL.
I think against Terry Bradshaw?
Yeah, against Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, my God, I don't know.
Yeah. But of course,
that's insanity.
I'm a liar.
That's insanity.